You're such an asshole.
AssholeConsulting.com, helping our military men and women out with a serious discount. We give you a third off. Young man writes, "Hi Aaron, I love all your books and your continuous content." They said conscientious content. I'm a 29-year-old bachelor. I work 2 jobs, 70 hours a week, and unfortunately I bought a house when I got out of the Marines in 2012. Well, actually, you probably bought it at a pretty good time. I know you may regret that decision now, but there should be a serious capital gain in it if you want to get rid of it. To curb the nasty payment, I rent out the basement and the other room. My current roommate is a friend from high school who was also in the military. He got out medically retired, but not like most of my buddies who lost limbs. He has an assortment of psychological ailments. We do not do the depression and the Asperger's and the ADHDs and all that other stuff. We will do PTSD for people who were in the military, saw combat, but we don't do psychological stuff here. Those are too commonly used as excuses for the weak and the lazy. He requested that I remodel the basement so he could stay down there to pay me $1,000 a month, and now 2 weeks later, after I did all the renovations, he quit his job because of some new ailment that no doctor can find a reason for. All he does is stay at home and play video games nonstop. This week, he couldn't pay his car insurance, so I opted to sell some of my silver and help him make the payments. You sure you're a Marine? This week, if it were me, I would just suck it up and work through it, and he just keeps trying to get more government assistance. I do consider him a friend, and if I kick him out, it is likely he will be homeless. It really hurts me financially, though, since both living spaces I can't get income from now. So how do I kick out a friend? This could be video right now. Okay, dude, he is not your friend. This is your mistake. You do not have a friend. You have a parasite. And you need to have more self-respect that if this is a friend. Friends do not live off of one another. Friends do not parasite, and that's what this scumbag is. He is a parasite. You should have more self-respect than to bail this piece of shit out. You should have more self-respect to say, dude, fuck you. This guy looks at you as a meal. You have to understand another thing, how much he disrespects you, and I don't mean that like fucking ghetto ganger, hey, you disrespecting me. No, this is legitimate disrespect. He thinks you're a fucking idiot and a tool and an easy mark, and you are. You are. You sold your silver so this lazy parasitic fuck could go and like play video games some more? Do you remember? I can't believe this is coming from a Marine. I mean, they did beat the shit out of you in basic, right? And I'm also shocked that this guy's ex-military as well, and like basic wouldn't beat this out of him. You kick this motherfucker out. I don't care what it is. You kick him out, and then the reason you kick him out, he's not your friend. This is somebody you don't ever talk to again. This is an inferior piece of shit. I mean, do you hang out with welfare parasites? Do you hang out with single moms that go on Camp, Wick, Bick, Mick, and Slick? Do you hang out with thieves? Do you hang out with lampreys? Look it up. I'm trying to get you to realize that this is not a good person to have around, and that you have larger issues than your finances and making your mortgage payment if this is what you consider a friend, because your life is going to... This is like the girl who... This is really exactly like the girl who keeps dating that ripped, good-looking dude that beats the fucking shit out of her all the time. Heck, this guy ain't even good-looking. You're not even getting laid. This is just a girl who lives with a guy that takes her money, beats her seriously, but I love him. I'm in love. Except there ain't no pussy or tits involved in this decision. What the fuck are you doing? So the real issue is not him, it's you. These parasites exist, they'll always exist. They always will, because the Democrat Party brainwashes little children to be spoiled little cunts, all right? So they're always going to exist. It's how you respond to them. And I mean, I don't even have moral thieves, which are called Democrats, in my life. I don't have Democrats or liberals in my life. I refuse to have people that stab me in my back and take from me, even if it is the right to vote that way. And I certainly do not fucking tolerate tenants that fucking don't pay rent, no matter how much of friends they are, because they're not my friends. All right, so how do you kick them out? You say, get your fucking shit and get out of here. All right? Say, you got 1 month to leave, or I'm kicking... No, I wouldn't even give them a month. Say, you got 2 weeks to find a place to live. That's why I say you got 2 weeks to find a place to live. And no, you're not here. No. He'll trouble you do that. No. You got 2 weeks to live, and you're lucky I'm giving you 2 weeks. And if you don't, I'm getting the cops out on your ass. And then you're going to have to worry about him fucking up your apartment because you let this scumbag in. This is what happens. You lie with dogs, expect to get fleas. Expect them to punch some holes in some sheetrock and all that work you did. This is what happens when you get bad tenants. This is why you don't rent Section 8, right? You don't have anything to do with these people, and you sure as fuck don't have them as friends. Because you see, he doesn't have you as a friend. He has you as a sucker. So get him out. How do you get him out? I'm trying to figure out if there's a polite way to get... And I'm not even worried about being polite. I'm worried about having him fuck up your shit. It'd be a douche move to pawn him off on another friend, but then you wouldn't be a friend. I would see if you could get a month. No. Yeah, dude, this is one of those things where it's just you made a mistake and now you're gonna have to pay for it. You're already paying for it now. Because I was thinking, like, maybe you go rent them a month-to-month place. You just get them 1 month rent at some other place. Say, I got you a new place to rent, and then you have them move out at that time. You know, you pay your $500 or whatever for a studio apartment, and then you change the locks. Because this guy will come and steal from you. He will. He'll try and break in if you have the keys. If you don't change the keys. But I'm sorry, you're just going to have it out with them and say, get your ass out of here. You could try something diplomatic, like, you know, I got you a month rent, and that's to get him out gracefully, and then you change the locks and he's gone, and that way he doesn't cause damage to your apartment. Or you say, that's it, do you have my money? And he says, no. I say, all right, get your fucking ass out of here. Maybe wait for where it's a day that's warm. He doesn't have to worry about rain or cold or anything. Summer's coming up, now's the time to do it. Say, or give him an ultimatum, you have 2 weeks to get out of here. And go find a place to live, go find someone. These people now, look, they're going to make it sound like, oh, I got the Asperger's, I got the traumas, I got the ADHDs, I got social anxieties. They're scum. I've dealt with people like this in my life. They'll find some other sucker. They will, all right? But you get them out of your house, all right? How you do it, there's really no easy way, because you let a vampire into a church. You invited him in, and now you're going to have to get him out of there like a tick. The incentive to get rid of him is that he's not your fucking friend. And that you really got to do some inventory about yourself and having a little bit more self-respect than to let people... So this is going to be a minor bump in the history of your life. But going forward, to make sure your life... Because God almighty, if this is your friend, who are you going to choose as a girlfriend or a wife? Holy fuck! I mean, you gotta work on this. You gotta make sure that people don't fuck you over as your friends and your lovers and the girls you date, all right? So let's use this as a learning experience so we don't get fucked up down the road. This guy's just going to punch out some sheetrock. Your wife is going to take you for half and have you raise some other guy's kid and demand alimony and child support. All right. Wish I had something more helpful aside from, like, maybe get him a month over at some other place, pack up his shit, drive him off to the shelter, kick him out on a nice day when you got 2 weeks. But no, man, you're going to have to confront him and you're going to have to kick him out. That's it. Man, that pisses me off. You sold some silver so this fucking loser could pay car insurance. That pisses me off. But yeah, man, just prepare for a fight. That's all. And if you need to, contact the cops. Here's a better idea. Go to your local landlord association. There's a landlord. Do this because they may have. Let's do this smart. There may be some laws. I know in Minnesota, since it's a house, he's a roommate, he's not a tenant, you could basically kick him out anytime you want. But that may not be the same in Florida. What I would do, go to your landlord association in your local region. There should be one. Pay the money if you got to pay them to find out what you should do. Okay? Because they will know the legal machinations and backgrounds on this. All right? And they might have someone, oh yeah, this is what you do, and they might know the ins and outs. And that way you follow it legally. He can't come back and sue you. Let's aim for that. You're going to have a confrontation no matter what. You're going to have holes in your sheetrock, okay? You might get swung at and get a black eye. All right, that's the price you pay for being stupid and having too big of a heart, all right? But at least don't let it be on the legal risk where he comes back and sues you, okay? So that's what I do. Contact your landlord association, search it, Florida Landlord Association, or the region you're in, and do that, and then I would go from there. But I can tell you, you're just going to have to get rid of this fucker, and he's not your friend. All right. Hope that helped out. Best of luck to you in the future. Toodles.